Welcome to the Battle Zone. On a night where Tag Team Gold is on the line, we're starting off with a singles match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the first meeting is over the ring. From the center of the sun, right on the Erupcion Solar.
Erupcion Solar Luchador, one half of Solar Wings, going up against someone that he and his team beat in a tag team match not that long ago. Yeah, we're still dealing with these a-holes. I like this guy when he was flamboyant.
Representing Bullet Club Gold. Fighting out of Joshi, Illinois. Rock Juice Robinson.
Well, that's incredibly disrespectful, exactly what I would expect at a Bullet Club, but do not underestimate Erupcion Solar. He has beaten men much larger than himself using his signature maneuver, the Supernova. Of course, Juice Robinson with Juice Box, the Left Hand to God, etc. He's no slouch in the finishing move department, but ever since shacking up with Bullet Club Gold, let's face it, he's Jay White's running buddy, and conspicuous by his absence, you will notice Jay White not at ringside. Jay White has a match. A little bit later tonight, he's going to be facing off against Tiger Mask 3, but for right now, our opening contest begins. 10 minutes on the clock. A swing and a miss by Erupcion Solar to start us off. DDT, no vertical suplex position. Pulls him up. Jay White, ooh! With an Isho Ken Mei, or a jackhammer if you prefer. Oh, come on. Alright, so yeah, we're like 20 seconds into the match and we're getting Bullet Club bullshit. Alright, I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen, I really do. I hope you will still consider subscribing to the Animated Wrestling League. We do have some great professional wrestling action for you coming up this entire program. Oof. Yikes, quick cover here. One, and a quicker kick out by Erupcion Solar, one of the last students of Jushin Thunder Liger, who by the way was one of the coaches in the dojo, in the Noge Dojo in Japan. When Juice Robinson left WWE, went to Japan, he could have come in as a visiting star. He could have started just having matches, but no, he wanted to strip everything down. He wanted to go through the dojo system. He wanted to be a young boy, then a young lion. He wanted to go on excursion, come back as flamboyant Juice Robinson. What happened to that guy? How did that schmuck? How did that guy turn into this? Turn into a minion of Switchblade Jay White. Beautiful sit-out. Almost a Falcon's Arrow there by Erupcion Solar. Is this what he called junior heavyweight crap? I don't think so. Bulldog by Bullet Club. Juice Robinson. Oh, God, I thought he was going to wipe out on that. Robinson showing why he is actually a skilled athlete. And why, frankly, he's better than this sort of Bullet Club nonsense. Alright, well, while he cheats and tries to hurt people... Oh, no. This is not good. Oh, powerbomb onto the steel superstructure of the ring. Good grief, I'm trying to get through the plugs for the rest of the show. Tonight, main event, the Augments defend the Joshi Tag Team titles for the first time against Monster Union, Neko Musume and Wild Thing. Jay White faces Tiger Mask 3 one-on-one. We've got a whole bunch of tag team action. And Athena Jane versus the strong openweight women's champion, Willow Nightingale. One-on-one, there'll be a non-title affair. And we're going to have this week in tag team wrestling. So you can get to see a lot of the AWL wrestlers, a lot of the stars here from AWL Strong and Free in your YouTube window tonight. Meanwhile, back in the ring, 7 minutes on the clock. Second time he goes for that Supernova punch and doesn't get it. Jay White blocking the strikes and hitting back with a huge lariat of his own. Hansen-esque. One, kick out, though. No, Juice Robinson is no Stan Hansen. I think everybody knows it. Erupcion Solar, he's going to be looking for the Solar Salt. He's going to be looking for the Supernova. I'm not sure if he's going to find it at this juncture, though. Just over... Oh, what is that? Oh, come on. Well, Cannonball Splash in the corner took him in. He does realize we have time limits in this company, right? 1, 2... And another kick out. Actual fighting spirit being shown by Erupcion Solar. And Juice Robinson doesn't know what to do with himself, it looks like. Roll away by Solar. But he gets dropped right across the top rope. And he's going for something. He's going for that knockout punch. Boom! And it is a knockout. The referee calls that a KO punch. A striking with a closed fist. Technically illegal. But you know what? At least it gets him off our
Here's your
camera.
winner, Rock Hard Juice Robinson.
And once again, no Jay White. Well, no celebration, no rubbing it in. Yeah. You're the minion. You're the minion, buddy. Well, getting away from that disgrace to professional wrestling, this week in tag team wrestling, matches that took place throughout this past week, we're going to show you the highlights right here, right now, as all of these teams start to build momentum, build up wins. In the tag team division, we've got House Classic versus the masculine side of Monster Union. Matt Classic Sr. in the ring right now with King Akira, and Classic is the #1 contender to the AWL Grand Championship at the moment. So he's looking to challenge Black Tiger Justice for the AWL Grand Championship, the top prize in our promotion, but also he's looking to pick up the first win for his team. He and his son, Matt Classic Jr. Sorry, Matt Classic 2, we have to call him now. House Classic looking for their first win in the tag team rankings. Monster Union already 1-0. They're looking for a second win that would put them maybe not into immediate title contention, but certainly would get them in the conversation for a fight for 4. At the moment, we have an opening at the bottom of the AWL Best 4 rankings in the tag team division, but House Classic not going to allow that to be the situation for much longer, I don't think. Let's take a look at some of the tag Kogeki here. The Cobra Venom of Hebitsky that was earlier in the match. An attempt, and here we go. This was what ended it. His father's airplane spin with his own personal twist on it. That's the innovator of professional wrestling, Matt Classic 2, the inventor of professional wrestling, congratulating his son on a well-done job. The former AWL World's Heavyweight Champion, looking to become AWL Grand Champion in the very near future. Over in the Joshi division, we had the somewhat unusual and somewhat impromptu tag team of Dragoness and Spring Tiger up against the Ladies of Lucha, Tormenta del Fuego in the ring, Joya on the outside on the apron at the moment. Now, there's a long history going back to Season 0 of the Dragon School, the Dragon Dynasty in AWL, and the Tiger Style, the Tiger School, the Golden Tiger School, working together. So we have seen that in the past, back in the ancient times, more than 20 seasons ago. But this combination of Spring Tiger and the daughter of the original AWL Dragon, daughter of our first ever champion, Dragoness, who eats a snapmare takedown, from Tormenta del Fuego. The Ladies of Lucha did not have a great season last season, I'm just going to say it. But right now, they are at 0-0. Everything has been wiped clean. The referee takes a bit of a bump. He's going to call that incidental contact, and I do believe it was, but check this out. Up, Dragoness drop. Dragoness drop number 2. And Dragoness picks up the victory. Now, the reason we're showing you this match, aside from that's a win in the win-loss records, Dragon drop number 2, one of her father's moves, right there. But the Dragoness drop, I think we've got a good shot of it here. Her own elevation, her own evolution of the Dragon style of professional wrestling. And I think we just found a brand new tag team in the AWL Joshi division, and I think they're going to be doing this somewhat long term. Now, both of these women are former Joshi tag team champions, just not with each other. So we'll see if their championship experience creates a new force to be reckoned with in the division. But for right now, it's a win for Dragoness. In fact, Dragoness's 50th career win in the AWL. And then there was some absolute bullshit that happened. Yeah, you're reading that right. The Augments. Project Tetsu 3.0 and Jigoku Destroy with Dr. Jigoku in their corner. Yeah, this is garbage. And 2 AWL students, 2 dojo trainees. These guys are the world's tag team champions, and this non-title match, they wanted, or they decided somehow, honestly I think they just dragged these guys out here, to have this contest. And to be fair, the students actually put up a fight, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can make out the clock there, but this is 5 minutes in. This is 5 minutes into the match, 15-minute time limit in a non-title match. This should have been over in about 35 seconds. So these kids, these young dragons, showing incredible fighting. They're showing fighting spirit. They're showing Tolkien. This is what fighting spirit's all about. But I don't know. I don't think that he will be. He'll twist it in his mind, but I don't know how Dr. Jigoku can possibly be proud of this. Project Tetsu having to go up to the top rope, something he is not known for doing. But the classic elbow drop from the top for the knockout. I want to say the referee with a mercy kill there on that match. All for Dr. Jigoku. Subite Jigoku Hakase no Tameni. Not the last time we'll hear that tonight. Now this is interesting. Yeah, that's not tag team supremacy, but an interesting comment by the Bad Doctor. Up next, our featured tag team match of the evening.
American Dream.
There you see the Canadian national champion. Tonight he faces his next 2 challengers.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the United States of America and Calgary, Dramatic Falls, Alberta, Canada, the Arab American Dream, Athena, and the reigning Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Champion, Kid Canada, T49P.
T49P. You saw the 1 on the side plate of that belt. That's 1 title defense, and it's Hassan's. This is the first time we're seeing these teams back together.
And their opponent, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of the Suplex Masters, Danny Nick, the penultimate fighter, Technical Wizard Lee Masters. Together they are the New Classic.
Lee Masters in the short hair and the blue trunks is the #1 contender to the Canadian National Championship, and if he fails to capture the gold, his partner Sammy Nix is #2. So a tag team preview match of the Canadian National Championship division, if you will, here on AWL Strong and Free, episode 43. And oof! Scrubbing the face of Kid Canada with his elbow is Lee Masters. A trained mixed martial artist, he knows that you want to strike with the elbow from the side. That does a lot more damage. Then he gets into the mount position, hits those palm strikes. He sometimes likes to go for a Juchi Gatame from that position as well. And now showing the educated fetal stand and strike action from Lee Masters. And if Lee Masters could pin the Canadian National Champion right here, right now in this match, that would be a major bit of momentum. I know I hate that word in professional wrestling. I'm pretty sure you do too. But that would be momentum going into a title match. We don't know when that match is going to be scheduled. Might be next week, might be the week after. We don't know. Stay tuned to the Animated Wrestling League for all of that competition. And now Hassan, in his first match since losing to Kid Canada, for the Canadian National Championship, up against a fellow Season 0 original. They went all the way back to Season 0. Back for the old Axis of Equality days. And the Suplex Master breaking the bear hug, and I think there was supposed to be a belly-to-belly overhead release suplex there. That is how you do it, says Sammy Nix. He will show you how to throw a suplex, mainly by throwing you around. Tag made to the mixed martial artist. Originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up against the Arab American Dream from New York City, New York. He commutes up here to Toronto for his AWL duties. He's got his work visa. He's fine. Don't worry about him. 13 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time here. And once again, back into the mount. And grabbing at the head. That may not be entirely kosher, but referee letting it go. Referee acknowledges the tag. Sammy Nix back in. And Hassan looks like he really needs to make a tag to Kid Canada, but he's not going to do that immediately. He wants to... Oh, American leg sweep. American leg sweep going, oof, down and out on the outside. 20 count on the outside, of course, in the AWL, but you already knew that. Still to come a little bit later tonight, we've got Jay White against Tiger Mask 3. We've got Athena Jane and Willow Nightingale in a non-title match. And of course, main event Joshi Tag Team Championship is on the line. And it's going to be, interestingly enough, Monster Union, who are the number 3 rank in the AWL Best 4, challenging for the titles tonight. We'll explain why a little bit later. Oh, great counter, great escape from the last master of the dungeon. Knee strike, knee shot there, forcing Sammy Nix out. Oh! Missed time, miscommunication, that's not a mistake Kid Canada could afford to make tonight, and certainly not. And the Canadian National Championship is on the line, and now we're seeing the next Canadian National Championship match previewed right here, right now. Snake Eyes into the corner. Could he pick up the win right here? I don't know. Classic AWL game of cat and mouse. Stunner over the top rope. Hot shot, if you will. And now trying to eliminate the tag team partner as well with a drop kick, and he does so. And Kid Canada owning the zone right now, but he gives it up to try to make a sneak attack, a flanking maneuver on his opponent here. This is professional wrestling in the form of the game of human chess. Fireman's carry position, that's not going to be good. Drops him right onto the steel superstructure. Almost a third of the way through the time limit here, as these two competing, and of course rank on... Oh, diving tag! And Kid Canada wisely gets up and walks right into a DDT. Coming into this match, T49P are 1-0 in the tag team division. Early in the season, of course, that's why we have a lot of tag team matches early in the season, trying to build up these numbers. And the new Classics, their first match this season. The Veterans, they hold the record for most title reigns as AWL World's Tag Team Champions. Whereas Hassan holds the record for title reigns with the greatest number of tag team partners.
5 minutes have elapsed. 10 remain.
And of course, our wrestlers can hear those time calls just as clearly as you and I can, which frankly sometimes means not clearly at all. Exploder! There's almost a Tazplex, I think. Sammy Nix, pound for pound, the strongest wrestler in the AWL, hits the German. He's going to convert. Yes, he does. The three-headed monster, the Chimeraplex. The German, the Dragon, the X-Plex into the cover. Chimeraplex, 1. And a breaking of the bridge, a collapsing of the bridge, thanks to Kid Canada. But Lee Masters in control. A cheap shot by Lee Masters is not above bending the rules. But Sammy Nix going up to the top rope. Not his usual trick, but elbow drop from the top into the cover, dead center of the ring. No sign of Kid Canada. 1, 2, 3. And by the time Kid Canada gets back to his feet, his team has already lost. Lee Masters, Kid Canada, the next Canadian national title match. And Sammy Nix picking up the win for his team, his 91st win in the Animated Wrestling League.
Here are your winner, the New Classic.
Now, congratulations to the New Classics, the tag team experts. They've been around here since Season 0. Do you think they have one more title run in them? I don't even know what to say about this one. Seriously, I don't know why the commissioner signed this match. Explain in a minute.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, from the unified School of the Tiger style, Tiger Mask 3.
Well, Tiger Mask, one half of the Tiger Brothers, is the tag team partner of the reigning Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, who's not here tonight. He's in fact over in Japan, getting ready for something big that we can now announce. Next time on AWL Hontai, there will be the first ever intergender tag team Champions Showcase match. It's going to be Black Tiger Justice and Amy Wade versus one of the male Augments, and if they are still champions, one of the female Augments. If not, one of the monsters. So that's why the singles champions are not here tonight. Amy Wade not here as well. I'm curious to see what happens in the next couple seconds. Yep.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, from Auckland, New Zealand, accompanied by Rock Hard Hughes Robinson, is the leader of Bullet Club Gold, the Street Grado, Jay White.
Well, I don't know about that, but that is what the AWL Commissioner has said. He has said that if you want to face the champion, let's see how you do against the champion's tag team partner. But notice how Jay White gets the backup. He couldn't be with Juice Robinson because he was preparing for this match. Well, Juice Robinson just had a match. Yes, he won. But shouldn't he be back, icing down or, getting some water or something? But no, he has to be out here as the backup. Absolute Bullet Club bullshit. Jay White is 1-2 in AWL competition, but he is undefeated in singles matches. Tiger Mask 3, on the other hand, 42-33 in his AWL career, and he's in line for a Canadian National Championship match, possibly in the future, but that's way down the line. Right now, he is going one-on-one with Jay White, and he heard what Jay White was saying, calling him the Marty Jannetty of the Tiger Brothers, essentially. And, any tag team specialist, that's going to get under their skin. Huge splash deep in the corner, 2. Quick kick out by the Switchblade. And of course, we've got Rock Hard Juice Robinson at the cornerman position. Of course, he will remain completely neutral and all of that happy fun stuff. Yeah, right. Irish whip. Across the ropes. Up, down. Okay, and already Juice Robinson deciding to get involved here. Get down, you... Get down, you Scott Hall wannabe. I'm sorry. I know. As a broadcast journalist, as a sports commentator, I'm supposed to remain neutral, call the balls and strikes, call the moves, call the matches. But God, I am so sick of Bullet Club. I mean, the "you are foreign and therefore evil" origins of the group notwithstanding, and no, actually, absolutely withstanding. Just these two. You got kicked out of Bullet Club. You lost. You got kicked out of Bullet Club, you got kicked out of NJPW, you got kicked out of Japan, and he's trying to get back. Why? Why are you going backwards in your career, Jay White? You're in AEW now. You've got potential. You've got possibilities. You've got options in the United States that, trust me, Connecticut was never going to give you. So what are you doing here? What are you wasting your time? Swing and a miss with a drop kick by Tiger Mask 3. Walks right into a dirty eye rake by the... I gotta say it, New Japan Grand Slam champion. It is true. Though Tiger Mask 3, no slouch in the championship department himself, as he and Black Tiger Justice hold the record for most title defenses, most successful title defenses in a single reign of the AWL World's Tag Team titles. Going up, and converts into a DDT. Thought he was going to go for the traditional Bulldog there, but no, converts into the DDT. Collar and elbow tie-up, and this could be a big win for Tiger Mask 3. Beating Juice Robinson, taking him further and further away from AWL Gold. He knows that his only way back to Japan right now, win the AWL Grand Championship, win the AWL World's Tag Team titles. And he's not going to get either of those anytime soon. If Tiger Mask 3 has anything to say about it, too. Modified version of the Michinoku driver. But he looking for Blade Runner. He Satsuwaza Blade Runner out of nowhere for the 1, 2, 3. Well, that is most unfortunate. I don't think that gets him into title contention. I don't think that gets him into the best 4, but we'll have to see.
Here's over there. Switchblade. Game light.
Oh, come on. Well, I believe the old-fashioned phrase is, "Them's fightin' voids." Non-title action up next. And Athena Jane, just from what I heard backstage earlier, not happy about this match happening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a non-title match. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the Isle of Themyscira, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane.
And boom goes the dynamite. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Okay, well, yeah, I know that's why she's ticked off. Athena Jane and Amy Wade are the number 1 rank in the best 4, but it's not that Amy didn't show up, it's just she's booked in a match over in Japan. She's a singles champion, and that means she has a champion schedule. You're not, so you don't. The Joshi... was that a challenge? Did the modern day Amazon just challenge her own tag team partner to a match? Not all is well, I dare say, in the camp of the modern day Amazon and the true Toronto Star. They are still the number 1 rank in the best 4, but the tag titles were scheduled to be defended tonight. Unfortunately, due to scheduling conflict, Amy Wade is not here. So we go to the next highest rank in AWL Hontai, and that's going to be Monster Union. So that's our main event a little tonight, but right now, let's not worry about that. Let's have some fun.
And her opponent, fighting out of Long Island, New York, he is the reigning NJPW Strong Openweight Women's Champion, the Babe with the Power, representing All Elite Wrestling, Willow Nightingale.
And she's not even 30 years old, and she is in the top echelon of women's wrestling around the world. Not bad for a Chikara alumni, is it? The Babe with the Power, the Babe with the Power Bomb, defeating Mercedes Moné for the NJPW Strong Openweight Women's Champion. She's been defending that on Ring of Honor shows as of late. And of course, happy to have her here in the Animated Wrestling League. So a pissed off and possibly distracted Athena Jane up against the always game Willow Nightingale. And Willow in trouble already with the pump handle suplex. And for one of the rare situations in her career, the Willow Nightingale does not have the power advantage here. The giantess, the Amazon, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane, former AWL Joshi champion, former Global Wrestling Monopoly Divas champion, in fact the final GWM Divas champion. That's what got her a job here in the AWL in the first place. And she's not entirely wrong. She was in the AWL Joshi division from its founding. Since we started, oh wow, one arm backbreaker and picks her back up, taking her on a tour of the ring. Willow Nightingale showing strength. Okay, I know I said that she was at a power disadvantage. I may be wrong here. No, reversal, landing on her feet. An awkward landing, but able to convert it into a lariat is not Amy Wade. She's the one that Athena Jane's pissed at right now, it seems like. Got number one, gonna go for number two, gonna try to get all three amigos here. Triple vertical suplex, hat trick suplex, subtype vertical we call it here in the AWL. Cover, 1, 2. Impressive displays of power wrestling, powerhouse wrestling, hoss wrestling if you will, by the strong openweight women's champion. Collar and elbow tie-up. As Willow controlling her opponent right now. As I was saying, Athena Jane was here for the founding of the division. She didn't single-handedly found it, no. But she was part of it from the very beginning. She was part of that four-way ladder match that crowned the first ever Joshi champion. You know, she's a veteran of the division. Maybe she's feeling a little... Oh, wait a minute! High fly! Super tope over the top rope, down to the floor. And Willow Nightingale is rocked by this. Ooh! And she gets dumped head first onto the canvas. Now this is being contested under AWL rules. So NJPW rules need not apply. Ring of Honor rules need not apply. AEW rules need not apply. I love that we've got so many different leagues, so many different rule sets in professional wrestling around the world. This ain't the world of sports style either, folks. Of course, a count out here, I don't think either woman would be satisfied with that kind of a conclusion. Willow, all of our outsiders, all of our guests from other promotions, champions are always welcome here in the Animated Wrestling League. Willow Nightingale was fully briefed on what the AWL rule system is, as she hits a beautiful Samoan drop. She's going to be looking for that babe with the power bomb, but not out here. Not there. We go back inside that 20 by 20 foot AWL ring. She's looking for the... Oh, huge slap she's going to be looking for. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, another backbreaker. Up and... Oh! Elevated Uranagi. Willow Nightingale. Oh, nope. Whatever she was thinking, she's not gonna get it. Athena Jane, on the other hand, gonna be looking for the fall of the gods. Suplex toss. And she's got a dead center of the ring. Why not go for it? 1, 2. Even if you don't get the win, you force your opponent to kick out, force them to expel energy, and tire themselves out. That's not a bad strategy. Uh-oh, I know what the modern-day Amazon's going for here. Tartarisian choke slam. Ooh, all the way down to the underworld. And the referee decides to call it referee stoppage. Knockout. Willow Nightingale not intelligently defending herself here. And that's going to be a win for Athena Jane. Does that mean a title match in her future? Question mark.
Here's your winner, Athena Jane.
And you gotta think those words are intended for the true Toronto star, the undefeated Amy Wade, who's over in Japan tonight. More on this story as it unfolds, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, Amy Wade and Athena Jane's loss is Monster Union's gain. Main event for the World's Tag Team Championship.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, one submission or a knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Championship.
And there you see it, Monster Union with the Manipulator, of course the witch who brought together these monsters and yokai from across the multiverse. Standing in the back, letting Neko Musume, the cat daughter, take the front position, take point. The high-speed technician of the team, and the powerhouse Wild Thing, the lethal lycanthrope fighting out of Transylvania, in the middle there. Monster Union, number 3 in the AWL Best 4, got that position through their third place finish in the Forge the 4 tournament. And they are currently, by the way, 1-1 this season in tag team action. The Augments have yet to actually have a match, have yet to actually defend their titles. Neko Musume coming into this match record of 27-32. Wild Thing, on the other hand, comes into this 24-32. So both on the negative side of the ledger, but they are former AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions, so they've got what it takes to make it to the top. Do they have what it takes to break tag team supremacy? That's what I want to know. And there he is, the bad doctor, the diabolical Dr. Jigoku. Evil, mad scientist of professional wrestling. And his creations. Robots, cyborgs, honestly I don't even know what they are anymore. And you hear that echo, Subite Jigoku Hakase no Tameni, all for Dr. Jigoku. On your left, Project Kaiju. On your right, Project Titan. Taking a look at their individual win-loss records. Project Titan, 6-3. Project Kaiju, 5-2. Both with a +3 win-loss record. They are the newest creations of Dr. Jigoku. And we already heard him tonight saying he's looking at expanding the ranks of the Augments. But right now, tonight, we're focusing on that, the signature red leather of the Joshi division. Tag team titles on the line. Let's go to ringside for official introductions.
Introducing first, the challengers, accompanied by the Manipulator, a tag team combination of Neko Musume and Wild Thing. Together they are Monster Union! And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, tonight making their first title defense, Project Titan, Project Kaiju, the Augments. This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League AWL Commissioner presiding. The sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Papush in charge.
Well, you heard it. It's going to be Neko Musume starting off against Project Kaiju, so it's going to be the Ferrari versus the Tank. 30 minutes on the clock, extended time limit in all championship matches here in the AWL. Because we want to give these fighters the opportunity to get their business done. Oh! I don't know who was on top of that for most of that encounter, but Project Kaiju coming out the victor. Tag made to Project Titan, and Titan's the small one of the group. Oh, look at this, another slam, an over-the-shoulder toss. This is ridiculous. Power slam position. Neko Musume is in trouble, but that's her advantage right there. Her agility, her body agency, her control. But she's not going to be able to match power with the Augments. Just not going to happen. Project Titan going up. Huge splash into the cover, far away from her partner. 1, 2... But no, Nekamusume able to kick out of her own volition there. Wild Thing not able to get there in time, and now we've got a problem here for the Monster Union because Wild Thing has been taken out of the match. That means that the Cat Daughter has nobody to tag. See Dr. Jigoku, he's going to be cheering on his creations. He's too smart to get physically involved, because he knows if he strikes either of the Monster Union competitors, that's going to be a disqualification. Oh, Liger Bomb by Project Kaiju to the lethal Lycanthrope. And this has already turned into a brawl as the Augments take over. Oh no, what is this going to be? Ooh, another power bomb. And that's a bike rack, is what that is. That's a metal bike rack that is solid steel with a cloth covering over it. This is not good. The AWL Battle Zone looking like a battlefield right now. Looking like the aftermath of a war. And we're only 2 minutes into this match. I should point out, Project Titan in the ring, Nekamusume are the legal fighters. Alright, now Nekamusume has to make a good strategic decision here. Yes, she brings her opponent to the outside. That will reset the count back to 1. Now you see the manipulator also knows she cannot get physically involved in the match. Note my emphasis on physically. Oh, wait a minute, that was a huge mistake! As the tag is made to Wild Thing, and now it's a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Collar and elbow tie-up, Irish whip off the ropes, drop down, grabs her, but no, Wild Thing able to get out, just using those claws. Look at that! Black Hole Slam! Wild Thing, one of the only creatures in the Joshi division that can legitimately manhandle, or woman handle, or monster handle, or machine handle, or robot handle, or cyborg handle, whatever the hell they are, the Augments. Tag is made. Now we do know that one half of the winning team here will get on a flight to Japan and will be part of that huge mixed tag team Champions Showcase match. First time ever for that, if you're wondering why I'm hesitating over talking about it. That's never happened before. It's going to be the first time ever tag team of Black Tiger Justice, the Grand Champion, and the AWL Joshi Champion, the undefeated Amy Wade, versus one of the male Augments, and either one of the female Augments or possibly one of the monsters. But how will they coexist? Actually, no, I'm seriously questioning that. I have no idea how they would coexist. Titanobomb from the champion for a deep 2 count. We're just over 4 minutes into the bout now. And already we're getting a chant for tag team wrestling. That's right, tag team wrestling in the main event where it belongs. Huge splash. And once again, Nekamusume is in serious trouble here. Trying to fight out, trying to fight back to some room to maneuver. And she gets it. She's going to have to rely on those strikes. Spin kick, and it doesn't do jack diddly squat. The powerful back paws of Nekamusume doing absolutely nothing. Finally able to beel her off of her feet, get her off her feet with a beel toss, I should say. Is to beel a verb in professional wrestling? I don't know, but maybe it is now. Oh, wait a minute, you see the manipulator there sliding a steel chair into the ring. That could get her team disqualified. And remember, in the event of disqualification...
5 minutes left. 25 remaining.
As I was saying, in the event of disqualification, no matter who wins, the titles stay with the champions. Though that would certainly put a dent in the concept of tag team supremacy for the Augments, as if fighting a pair of trainees didn't already do that. But that would not win the titles for the monsters, and I don't know what the manipulator's doing here. Sliding that black steel chair into the ring. Into the corner now. Oh, no, tag made. Tag Kogeki. Tag team attack. Tag Kogeki. Stereophonic back paws. Absolutely brilliant. That's how you beat the Augments. 2-on-1. Tag team strategy. And I don't know what kind of power bomb that was supposed to be. It wasn't a blue thunder bomb, but it was like halfway there. As the wild thing, the uncontrollable, the lethal lycanthrope, the werewolf of Transylvania sends her opponent slithering out to the outside. Tag made to Nekomusume. He's going to... Oh! Huge spear! Right! And the monsters are back in control. The monsters are in control. They've got the high ground. They've got the advantage, and Nekomusume, the kitty cat, wants to fight. It's Super Science versus the Supernatural here in your main event of AWL Strong and Free, episode 43. Plenty of time left. We've got 23.5 minutes possibly for this, although we have not had a time limit draw in a title match since we went to the 30-minute rule, but in the event of a time limit draw, title remains with the champions. The titles only change hands on pinfall, submission, or knockout. Hard shot, Irish whip, and the referee finally gets his hands on the chair. Senior official Joey, but oh no, he drops it! He needs to pay attention to the match, make sure there's no illegal shenanigans happening. But does finally rid the ring of the steel chair. Look at this! An illegal hold over the ropes, but holds it within the 5 seconds. Collar and elbow tie-up. Going for a vertical suplex. Just tosses her right down onto the canvas. Smart wrestling here by Nekomusume. She's going for the limbs. She's pressing the advantage whenever she's got it. She's maintaining distance when she can. But I just don't think it's enough. The super heavyweight power of the Augments might be just a little too much here. Oh. Referee trying to regain some control here. And again, disqualification only helps the champ. Well, that's a very painful way to clear the ring, but it gives Nekomusume the opportunity. She gets Project Kaiju off of her feet. Can she hit something? Cat Scratch Fever. Can she hit? Oh, she's going to go for the Catatonic. Catatonic, can she hit it? Backpack Stunner, the Catatonic. Catatonic. Hisatsu has a Catatonic. She's got a clear shot. 1, 2, no! Oh. That was the perfect opportunity. And it just didn't connect. Oh! No, sidestep. Nekomusume sidestep. She got out of the way. And now the cat scratch. She's going for it. She's just trying to get her opponent off her feet and keep her there. It's the only way to win this. Unfortunately, Project Titan back on the apron. Luckily, so is Wild Thing. As the cat just rolls her way to the outside to protect herself, at least keep the match going. The tag is made. Project Titan, your legal fighter for the Augments. As Wild Thing being brought in illegally in the very, very hard way. But wait a minute, second attempt. Catatonic. This time to the other Augment. Catatonic, and they're legal. They're the legal combatants. They're the legal fighters, the legal wrestlers. One, no, good God. You think someone named after a giant monster wouldn't be able to move that fast. But as much as I hate everything Dr. Jigoku stands for in professional wrestling, the man does good work. And I've lost track. I'm pretty sure Titan and Nekomusume are still the legal fighters here. So Project Kaiju, technically illegal. This is a tactical error. A tag Kogeki on the illegal fighter.
10 minutes have elapsed. 20 remain.
Double back elbow. But that tag was legal. Titanabomb! The lethal lycanthrope walked right into the Titanabomb. Fortunately, Nekomusume was able to slide back into the ring and break it up. Oh, this is arrogance. A bit of a conversation happening with the manipulator on the outside. Maybe a new strategy. I mean, we're 10 minutes into this. This match is gonna be a marathon. This is gonna be a war of attrition. It's gonna come down to who makes the first inescapable mistake. Canine charge deep in the corner, but away from the opponent. No! A rope break and a breakup. Belt and suspenders strategy by the Augments. I don't blame them for that. Going up. Isatsuwaza. Lycanthro Bomb! 1, 2, but Project Kaiju kicks her own tag team partner in the vagina. Welcome to pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. She's got the camel toe that Ronda Rousey is scared of. Dragon screw leg whip out of the corner and holds into some sort of a leg lock. Submissions are, I mean, with all the powerhouse action going on, if you forget submissions are an option here, but a conversion into a cover for a 1 count before Nakamusume able to break it up. That's why we have longer time limits in tag team matches anyway, is because... Oh! Is Wild Thing gonna do something stupid? Yes, she is. Remember, Project Kaiju and Wild Thing are your legal fighters right now, but I don't think the cat or the dog, the unholy alliance, cats and dogs wrestling together, it's mad hysteria, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think they care. They just want to fight whoever's in front of them, or maybe this was the strategy. Maybe this is the manipulator's strategy. Separate. Change up partners. Do the unexpected. Hard to bring into the ring for Project Titan. Again, not the legal fighter. It's Wild Thing and Kaiju are the legal combatants at the moment. Going up, big splash. And finally, we're down to the two who should be fighting each other. Heart punch. The Heartbreaker coming up. And knee drop right across the clavicle of the lethal lycanthrope. A mere human wrestler would have been crushed by that. But check this out, belly-to-belly slam. And as this match drags on, you've got to think Dr. Jigoku might start getting worried. Tag made, Project Kaiju in a vulnerable position here. What is Nakamusume gonna do? Alley-oop! Into the bomb, goes for the cover. 1. I think that probably would have been at least a 2 count, but the referee a little bit late on starting the count there. Oof! And just clips her around the top of the ears with that enzigiri. Project Kaiju looking for the City Smasher. Boom! The Kaiju Crash. But again, only good for a 1 count. Wild Thing not gonna let this end. We are 14 minutes into this match already. I hate to say it, could this go the full 30? Could this be a time limit? Honestly, I think this is probably a better match than Amy Wade and Athena Jane would have given us in this position. Although, with Amy Wade would have been fighting for her undefeated streak, I don't know. DDT! Oh, what is that? Oh, hammerlock suplex. And you do that to make sure the opponent doesn't have the chance to brace themselves on the way down. Spread out the impact. Armor-piercing slaps from the armored Kaiju, the Mecha Godzilla of professional wrestling, as we're hitting a halfway point.
15 minutes have elapsed. 15 remain.
I don't remember the last time a Joshi tag team title match went this long, or any tag title match went this long here in the AWL. This is all about who gets tired first. Though we're halfway through the count as well as the time limit, and I don't want to see this end in a count out, a ring out. Liger Bomb on the outside, and you see that light gray just the other side of the mat? That is concrete, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a hard landing on the floor. 14 15. Neko Musume knows that the count-out doesn't win it for her, so she makes sure that her opponent's back to her feet. She can leave the ring. Neko Musume can. That would restart the count. But no, she's waiting. She's waiting for her opponent. Could this be strategy? Yes! Cat Scratch Fever! Perfectly connects with the claw strike. Cat Scratch Fever, and limps her way back to the corner. Neko Musume is running on fumes, folks. No matter what happens in the next 13 minutes and 40 seconds, Wild Thing's going to have to take the brunt of it, and she is. Hisatsu Waza Lycanthra Bomb! 1. If that had been a one-on-one match, it would have been over by now. And that's a mistake. Neko Musume has taken the bulk of the offense here. The Wild Thing, not known for being a strategic thinker, that's why she needs the Manipulator. The Manipulator has a game plan, I'm sure of it. Hip toss by the Neko Musume, by the cat daughter, the kitty cat, the yokai. Trying to psych herself up, but she lets her opponent make a tag, and that's a huge error. And I don't think that's the kind of error you get past. Titanabomb! Titanabomb, 1, 2. Wild Thing gets there at the last possible second, quite literally. Millimeters before that final and fatal 3 count would be registered. Project Titan looking for something. I think I don't know what she's looking for here. But she's not going to get it as Wild Thing wisely gets out of the ring. It is in fact Neko Musume, your legal fighter. And this is another problem for the Augments. They are known to have limited battery lives. Massive kicks, massive use of the back paws for the 1. If you've ever seen a cat fight, they will use all 4 paws if they have to. 12 minutes. And once again, fighting the wrong one. Fighting the wrong robot. STO, Space Tornado Ogawa by Neko Musume. But Project Kaiju, not the legal fighter. Not the legal woman. In comes Project Titan, collar and elbow tie-up. Oh no. Okay, this has been about the power game, this has been about showing off, and now it's about like an 8.5-foot drop. Neko Musume is going to wind up at the vet's office by the end of this. Win or lose. They've been wrestling for nearly 20 minutes. A marathon by AWL standards. And a time limit draw now in the G1 for some reason. Kick away, legal. I think it's still Titan and Neko Musume, I'm not sure. Pretty sure. 10 minutes, 43 seconds. Into the ring. Come on, Neko Musume looking for something. Gonna try a springboard? No, thinks better of it. Oh! Concussion City. The tag is made. Neko Musume has to get back to her feet quick to show intelligent defense. Well, the referee's gonna call it. Kaiju crash! And she sidesteps it again! Neko Musume gets out of it! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! She's got her! She's got her up! Can she get her to ground? Catatonic! Can it? No!
There are 10 minutes remaining.
Kaiju escapes! Kaiju crash! 1, 2, 3! It was a goddamn marathon! But just one too many mistakes by the monsters. And super science defeats the supernatural. Tag team supremacy is maintained.
Here are your winners, and still animated wrestling previously Joshi Tag Team Champions, the Augments.
Well, that's disappointing. We'll see you next time here on the Animated Wrestling League. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Korede. Kimarida.